Hello again everyone, we are Gaming by Gaslight and welcome back to Prison Architect. So, I've done a bit of off-camera building, which is sort of in progress still right now, but first of all, we have our new guys. We have our 1 Max, Stephen Denning, and Dan Headland. Excuse me. Yes, it's definitely still early in the morning since I am where my throat is all garbledy, goopily, something. Yes. Anyway, here's how progress is coming down here. I decided to make this a holding cell. This was going to be parole, but it's not quite big enough, so unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. But it makes sense, I guess, to have a holding cell down here. We have the other armory that we're building down here. You know, I feel like I might want to hire some more guards. Well, then again, there's a lot of guards who are just wandering around, so we might not need them. Might need more janitors, though. This is a very big facility. We also need a weapon rack. Do weapon rack. Zoom in so that it shows us exactly what we need. There we go. And we've got lots and lots of... why is this locker sort of like half hidden? I don't know, but there it is. So we have 2 armories, some kennels. How many handlers do we have? Only 12, so we're probably going to want to hire more. What's this? There are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. Excuse me again. Also, what? Wait, I actually did hire armed guards? When did this happen? And why are you just sitting there? When did I do that? Well, that's a thing, apparently. Let's see. When is the... Oh, it is yard time now. So, I guess what we'll do is have a guard or armed patrol. Ah, but then it'll be touching this. I don't really want the armed guards actually in the thing. So, why do I have all these... Oh, wait, I did that to finish off, there we go. To finish this government security ratings thing. Oops. Back to deployment. We'll just assign all the... We'll assign all the guys to that so that they're doing something with their lives. They're guarding this corridor. Also, that gives us enough money that we can afford to handle more dog handlers. Because we probably need them, given all our extensive use of dog patrols. I'm starting to wonder why I even bothered building this extra armory, but it's there. And again, it probably would have made more sense to have the armory down here behind the extra layer of security, so that if people tried breaking through this jail door to get the guns, it wouldn't happen. We also want to hire some more doctors, just in case. There we go. So they'll hang out down there. We have some blocks of cells that are getting ready to be built. And this one that's not even doing anything. These are assigned to be, like, demolished, right? Eventually. All in good time. So this is going to be the protected block. Why do these not have their appropriate tiles? So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how things appear to be turning out so far. There we are, we have some extra canines, we have our holding cell over here that we can't see in here. Let's see here. Deployment. We'll make all this staff only for the time... Oh, I don't have any doors on there. That could be a problem. We'll put some staff doors on these. I think one of these will be a psychologist, one will be the foreman's office. We're also working on death row over here, thinking of which, under deployment. Death row only. So we just need to finish building this, and... What the heck are you doing in here? Search this prisoner. He's not supposed to be down here. How did he even get here? That's a good question. A very good question indeed. Also, this extra morgue should be staff only as well. Do we have anyone who needs to be in protective custody? And we have so many prisoners at this point that I don't know if I would even be able to tell. Let's call all the guys in. This way we can hopefully... What are you doing in here? Well, then again, this guy's a... He's not a legendary prisoner, but he is dangerous. Hence why we have him in Supermax, apparently. But yeah, I want to bring these guys in. I want to see if there's anyone who needs to be in... Oop, intelligence. Let's minimize that for now. Ah, there we go. Oh, this guy's got a needle on him. Oh, there's a cop killer. But that doesn't really require extra care. In fact, putting him in extra care might only encourage more people to kill him. Oh, there's another cop killer. Interesting. Let's see, strong, stoical, some gang members. As far as I can tell, no one is marked for death at the moment. Also, this guy's still on his way. So let's bring him over. Oh, there we are. 100% prison coverage. Alright, let's have a look at what everyone's doing. So... You have a knife! You have a lighter! Also, if my escape mode gameplay is any indication, these lighters are definitely overpowered in the hands of a player. Alright. Wait, there's actually room for these things to be dropped? Ooh. I don't like that. I thought there was... And here as well! Oh wait, here we go. Some ex-law enforcement. Ooh, he's wearing a little hat. You're in protective custody now, congratulations. You have no idea how lucky you are, we literally just saved your life. Probably. Of course, now that we've put you in a new suit before actually taking you where you need to go, it's entirely possible that you could end up dying. Anyway, who just leaves this on the floor? And, ooh, look at all these cabbages that are just lying around. Like, what the devil? What's up with this? Alright, you guys can go back to what you're doing. None of you are marked for death, so your cover has not been blown. That's always good. Bringing in some eggs, apparently. And... yes. Anyway, the big thing we need to do... I can't help but feel that I might have said off, or at the end of the last episode, it's been a little while since I've recorded a new episode, since I've been doing some... Oh god, what am I putting down there? A door to... oh god. That's not what I wanted. I said small pipe, not door timer. I was wondering why that was being all weird. Alright, let's get all this installed. Alright. Okay, so that's going on over there. This is going to be the Supermax yard, or block. It'll be sort of like this, where it has its own little mini yard and everything. There will be a prisoner assigned to eat there by and by, once the protective custody guy gets taken into protective custody. We're going to build this as a block eventually. And... yeah, so this is probably not far enough away. So I might want to just, like, buy more land so I can just extend the walls a little bit. Also, probably time for the nightly shakedown. Holy cow, we, like, instantly found some stuff. I've also been repeatedly finding tunnels, which upsets me a lot, because these guys should not be tunneling. Do I not provide them with a good and safe environment in which to live their lives? Apparently they don't think so. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Deployment. we do want guards here at all times, if possible. Yes. Okay. Let's also drag the utilities down here like this. And what we want to do now, I guess, is... what rooms would we want to put in here? And part of me thinks maybe I should just put another row of death row. Like, I don't think we're ever gonna have this many death row, but you never know, so it might make sense. Yeah, we need more guards who are, like, perpetually set down here. But for the love of all that's good and holy. Oh, we've possibly found another tunnel. You! How dare you, sir? This is a perfect prison. Oh. How dare you try tunneling out of our perfect prison? Have we not given you everything you could possibly want? Apparently not. Did we find another tunnel? Yes, we did. Jeez, what is it with you guys? And also, just off camera before I started recording, I found something in this cell. Like, jeez. Starting to think these dog patrols aren't actually working. Which is kind of sad. Alright. Overall, though, our prison is growing at a lovely rate. I'm quite happy with it. It could be better, of course, but it could be worse, so there is that to consider. Someone get a bed in there. Sit. Oh, there we are. Go back to normal. We still have stuff that's going to be going in there. Good. Oh, also, how many... let's see here. Oh, we have too many max security, but we can bring in 11 normal. Alright. Intake. Yes, that's what we want. There we go. And that janitor or gardener is cleaning the garden, apparently. Oh yes. We also have... let's see here. I think we want a forestry department. So I think we'll build it, like, right here. I think that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Let's see here. We'll fence it off. Well, let's see, 7. 7. Okay, it actually works. It's nice and symmetrical. Which, as we all know, is the most important thing when it comes to building. Well, not really. I mean, sometimes asymmetry is just as good. And we'll mark this as staff only once it's finished being built. Okay, good. Oh, 1 prisoner's due for release. 43 are up for parole, so we still need like 1 million parole rooms, apparently. And I think we will build, like, the next set of parole rooms over here. We should probably build maybe some parole rooms in the death row. Which actually, now that I think about it, I should have put these down here. And then, like, have it blocked off separately, and then there'd be the parole rooms and the actual execution chamber in here. And that way, Supermax, Protective Custody, and Death Row could make their appeals without having to, like, wander all the way up here. I'm not even sure if they can get up here. Look at all those guards. Or canines. They'll take care of business. I promise you. Oh, now we actually have room for 1 more max security. The Death Row guy's coming in! Oop. Yeah, we'll just have it like that for now. I thought he wouldn't appear until we actually had, like, the execution chamber, but apparently we could get him in today. Oh wow, that was fast. We're actually getting him in. Alright, let's have a look at all the guys. Ooh, ex-law enforcement. Al Fingers Lindsay, a dangerous individual with an insatiable greed for contraband, guitars, and outlawed studio gear. Tim Chisholm. Tom Beckwith. Christopher Chisholm. Or Chisholm. Alex Young. Sean Forrest. Stephen Quayle. Henderson's mother. George Campfey Sneaker. is a former lieutenant at the Navy SEALs with a major in combat diving and Wing Sun martial arts. He killed 3 criminals barehanded in a knife assault. Although he pleaded innocent because of self-defense, the jury convicted him guilty. Wow, that's some bullshit right there. That's a case of the justice system failing you, Mr. Sneaker. Leander Shambles Hambley bludgeoned his employer to death for continually being called a shambles. Also, what were you actually, you were actually convicted for aggregated vehicle theft, so that might explain why you were discovered guilty. A lot of Kissholms here, or Chisholms. Look at that, there's like 3 all coming in at one day. Is that like their actual last name, or is that some kind of criminal family, perhaps? Richard J. We'll pretend they're a criminal family of some kind. It's also probably time I wrap this episode up, so as always, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Your support really does mean a lot. And I will see all you in the next episode.